Everyone, this is Zara Faridani Akavan, and today we're going to talk about the 10th illustration in the Shahnameh of Shah Tahmasb. We are now fully in the story of Zahhak. Zahhak has become king and he is seated on his throne at his court. And this story depicts the moment when Iblis, the devil, comes to him, this time in the guise of a cook, and starts making delicious delicacies for him. The people at this point were vegetarian, and so Zahhak had never tasted meat. And so Iblis seduces him with the taste for meat and the blood of animals. And every day he cooks something more and more delicious, until one day Zahhak says to him that I want to reward you for all these magnificent dishes that you have provided for me. What can I do for you? And Iblis, in the guise of the cook, still says, all I want to do is to have the honor of kissing your shoulders. And so Zahhak says, fine. And no sooner does Iblis bend down to kiss Zahhak's shoulders, the two huge black snakes sprout from each shoulder. Zahhak, of course, is petrified and horrified and starts consulting all sorts of doctors, and nobody can do anything. Iblis once again shows up in the guise of a doctor and says there's nothing that can be done, because every time they hack off the snakes, they grow right back. So this Iblis, in the guise of the doctor, says there's nothing to be done except to feed them, and that will calm them and put them to sleep. And the only thing that you can feed them is the brains of a youth every day. So starts two youths being slaughtered every day to feed the ravenous snakes on Zahhak's shoulders. This painting is attributed to Sultan Muhammad, and because there's an air of secrecy about it and the conniving Iblis, Sultan Muhammad has conjured up this shock, for example, of the snakes appearing, and then you have the tree, the twigs being petrified at these snakes. And then look at the echo of these trees. See, these figures are eavesdropping to see what is going on, and they're telling each other what's going on. And so are the trees mirroring the listening of the figures outside. This painting is in the Tehran Museum of Contemporary Art, and it was one of the 118 that were exchanged with the de Kooning painting in 1994. At the time, when a list was made of the paintings that remained in the manuscript that were coming to Iran, the person who in the West was in charge of the exchange, Oliver Hoare, valued this painting at $750,000.